Gen Cast.
Hello. Welcome to Next Gen Cast. So you might be noticing that it's just gonna be me tonight, guys. I'm gonna be doing it Bill Burr style, just solo.
Surprise!
Oh shit! Where the fuck did you come from? Where's your fucking where's your brother? Did you already assimilate with him or what?
Yes, we fused
Fuck.
Dragon Ball Z style.
Well, it was gonna happen sooner or later. Are you better at shooting video and shit? Do it at quadruple the time. I mean, quadruply as fast.
Yes, quadruple the speed of freaking badassery, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I
fucking.
can
bringing to
see
the
you
table.
incorporated his hair.
They don't even know what my hair looks like.
Yeah, I
dude.
know.
Yeah, I got some white hair.
I'm not even sure if they even know that you two are twins. Did you mention that yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go.
Slowly leaking out the details.
Slowly bleeding that shit out. But before we know it, you're gonna know our addresses and
And our credit card numbers.
yeah. And that's how people get rich, right? That's how we attain fame and fortune.
Indeedly do.
So if you guys, if you know, did you subscribe to the channel, or did somebody else subscribe? Because I subscribed, and now we have 4 subscribers. I count as one.
I subscribed, but I subscribed right whenever we made the channel. So
Wait.
we had 3 subscribers last time I checked.
Wait. So those 2 subscribers, one of them was you, then?
Maybe, but we've
Fuck.
had 3 for a while.
Okay.
So we've had 2 subscribers.
All right. So we have at least 2 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So you 2 motherfuckers, be glad that I'm doing this shit. But I actually went in and I made a link to my Rapid Share, it's not Rapid Share. Fucking
Mediafire?
Mediafire, there you go. And so now you can download it to your phone, and if you're on your way to work, going to that terrible job that you hate, you at least have those moments to yourself, you're able to listen to us.
We'll
talk
kickstart your
about-
day,
That's
dude.
right. Talk about games and shit.
And if you're an Xbox fanboy or a Nintendo fanboy, we're gonna fucking ruin your entire fucking day.
If your blood pressure is a little low, listen to us, dude. You're gonna get, bring it back up to speed, and then some.
But anyways, our subscribers, to those 2 out there, thanks for all the support.
Yeah.
I mean, we have
Definitely. Didn't bother to make a comment. Didn't even rate a video. But hey, that's cool, man.
you
Just
guys fucking suck, man.
no, just kidding though. Like,
Please don't kill me. No. Please keep watching our videos.
please stay. Please stay. Don't go away. No, please.
Nah, but we do appreciate you if you're watching the video.
Yeah, I guess that's why every YouTuber is always like, don't forget to comment and subscribe. I guess we might have to start doing that at the end of our videos.
We've kind of already started, but jokingly.
Yeah.
But we might have to actually say it seriously,
Fuck.
like get that fucking point across, man.
Yes.
Hit it at home, dude.
Like, man, are people really affected that easily? Just tell them to subscribe and then they'll do it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks for the reminder.
I guess. It's like,
I-
that's right.
Actually, I did like this video.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and like it. No, seriously, if you... Oh, God, I can't believe I'm saying this.
What?
Go ahead and comment and subscribe. Man, it doesn't feel right. It's just so weird.
It's not right.
Yeah. I mean, thing is, we're not getting paid, and we're probably not going to get paid.
Fuck no. We're never gonna get paid.
We're
for
really
this
doing
show.
it just so we can just to boost our egos. Really, that's really what it is.
Nah.
No? Okay.
Man, so actually I was listening to... Okay, we've never uploaded this episode, but we actually did an initial episode of Next Gen Cast about... I think it was in 2006.
Oh, you bring that up?
Yeah, early 2006.
Yeah, that shit was a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
Before this current gen launched.
Actually, it was right after Xbox 360 came out.
Oh yeah, that's right. There you go.
Yeah, PS3 and Wii had not come out yet, but yeah. So I guess it officially launched, but it was, you know.
Was it the Wii then, or was
we
it
we
the
weren't
Revolution?
knee deep in that shit yet?
Oh,
No, the Wii
God.
came out 3 days after the PS3, actually.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
So, but yeah, man, just listening to that old podcast was pretty freaking crazy because like
Did you notice that our voices were a little more high pitched?
a little bit, but more so than that, we just talked way different. You know,
That's what happens. I mean, that shit was fucking.
I was 20.
I was 16,
Yeah. So,
getting close to being 17.
oh damn,
Jesus.
the big 1-7, dude.
I think I even said that whenever I was 17. The big 1-7. If there's one thing that I don't regret, that I'm glad I did, is
that podcast.
yeah, that and like being 17 and thinking, man, I'm pretty fucking young right now. Not many people get to like have that perspective. They just live. Then they're like in their 40s. Then they fucking like listen back. It's like, oh, we were so young, or I was so young back then. Oh,
I should have cherished my youth. I should have salvaged the moment. But yeah,
But yeah, that was a long ass time ago.
yeah, but man,
Goddamn.
like one thing I noticed is that we weren't like we couldn't vocally express what
We
we
ought
were
to load it
trying.
up one of these days.
Actually, I have it loaded up right now. We should probably just listen to it whenever we go back up there. But
No, I
yeah.
mean like upload it.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what I meant by loading it up. You upload.
Oh, nice. See that twist. But yeah. But anyways, let's get started with the topic that we're going to discuss today. The freaking Xbox One again.
Once again.
Yeah.
Wait,
well,
we already talked about them turning shit around, right?
yeah, we did. We already
Okay.
discussed. Yeah, we already uploaded that episode.
So what the fuck is even left to say? Are we gonna keep beating down on this buried horse? It's already been dead. It's already had the funeral.
Yeah.
Already had the will. Like
We's got the thing is that there's
Announced.
just more freaking news leaking out about well, just new developments, and most of them are still negative. I guess like one of the major things that it's come out is Ubisoft has come out and said that Watch Dogs, the version on PS3 or PS4, is going to be superior to the Xbox One. It's going to be the basically
what
the
dumbass said that?
Ubisoft themselves.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I mean, they actually mentioned the extra 3 gigs of RAM that they have to work with, and man, like if people are saying this early on in the before the generation even kicks off, like man, like what the fuck does this even mean for Xbox One? Like they
Who
have, I
knows?
mean, they basically have like 4 gigs of RAM delegated to like other freaking like
Yeah.
tasks like the
Next.
cable box aspect of the system, the
Connect.
the
and then
Connect, the freaking
and the OS.
the online DRM, the OS, all these different things like take up literally.
The thing is, this is confirmed, right? You're not just pulling shit out of your ass.
It is confirmed, yeah, and it's just weird that already we're seeing developers coming out like big name developers. I mean, dude, Watch Dogs has gotten Game of the Year 2 years in a row now at E3,
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, just like the developers of this game saying that the PS4 version is gonna be superior. It's even gonna have better AI and shit.
What?
Yeah,
That much of a difference?
Yeah.
Like not even just the graphics?
no, that's freaking crazy, dude.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess it's not that surprising when you think about it.
Yeah, the thing is that, okay, with the PS3 and the Xbox 360, they were very different architectures. So porting games between the two was a very fucking hard thing to do, But
Right.
this time around, both of them are using the same exact architecture, like the x86 architecture, which is like basically the most used architecture for
Yeah.
game developing.
Which you
on
would think
PCs and
that would allow, multi-platforms to, just crisscross all over the place.
Pretty much,
no
yeah.
problem, right?
Yeah, but like in this case, the developers are like, okay, so that we make the game for Xbox 360. Okay, well we have this fucking extra 3 gigs of RAM to use from the PS4 version. Okay, well fuck, let's use it.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like having a freaking a $500 PC versus a $1,000 PC, or like a graphics card. You know, $500 graphics card compared to a $1,000
Right.
graphics card. It's gonna perform better.
Man. And the thing is,
Physics.
you say
AI,
this, and then we're talking about a console that's actually $100
cheaper.
Yeah,
That's
cheaper.
insane.
or more expensive if you talk about
Yeah.
the Xbox. But like,
Yeah,
yeah, that's just
boggles the mind, dude.
yeah.
The thing is, I
fucking
just
crazy.
right before we came out here, I just saw a headline that said Sony cut the camera, the PlayStation camera, to lower the price. Smart ass move,
Yeah, why the fuck? I mean,
dude. The freaking Xbox 360 came out without the Kinect, and it did just fine, dude. Like, you don't need to have that shit, especially whenever nobody wants it to begin with.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, nobody really wants it, and given the track record of like the Kinect games that came out,
Oh yeah,
can you really expect anybody to really like be that hyped?
yeah.
Like even the most
But both-
diehard
but-
enthusiast for like Xbox, the best he ever said about Kinect was that it actually seems kind of cool,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Dude,
I've
he-
never heard anybody say like, "Oh, this looks so good. Oh, I can't wait. This is gonna be so awesome." No,
Dude, even Kojima was like, yeah, it's cool, but I'm not going to use it for MGS5. Pretty much is what he said. Maybe in the next game.
it's not worth the extra $100. I mean, I can't think of anybody that's so hyped up that they're willing to spend another $100 so they can have Connect.
Dude, who the hell that even bought a Kinect? Who the hell even uses it? Like, that actually bought it. Like, who? Like, I know, like, probably about, like, 3 people that bought a Kinect. They don't ever fucking use it. Actually, I was at a friend's house, and, like, one of my, like, Brian from GameScan, his girlfriend was like, hey, let's play Kinect. He's like, no. And then he just went in the room and started playing Warcraft and shit. So, yeah. Like, that's kind of like, that's kind of the gist of, like, people's feelings towards freaking Kinect. And, yeah, not one game on that fucking platform was even good at all.
No, like not even good.
Yeah. Like,
The best one that I've ever heard that I even heard was good was Fruit Ninja.
yeah, but even that's a game that's, like, completely based on precision. You know, like,
Yeah.
timing is, like...
It's more or less made for touchscreens.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
Not
like,
more or less.
dude,
It's exactly made for.
dude, like, there's no... It's not the proper input device for that game. I'm pretty sure that game fucking sucks dick. Like, for one, there's
Well,
no
not
there's
good.
there's no way there's no way you can accurately, like, calculate where you're actually slashing. 2, the lag. You know?
Yeah.
So fucking that shit probably just fell flat on its face. I haven't played it on fucking Kinect, but I can, just based on the fucking facts that, that have, or just the problems that have riddled the Kinect, I can already fucking, come to a conclusion on how that game performs,
Yeah. The only I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but the only thing that I've heard about the whole, whatever Kinect can do, the only kind of innovation that I've even like heard is that if you're playing a horror game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it can sense your heart rate. So say this game starts using certain elements, and once there a certain element, they use it, and your heart rate elevates. So it scares you, or it makes you feel uneasy, or whatever. The game is gonna think like, oh,
This is what gets them.
yeah, so we're gonna use more of this and less of like the stuff that doesn't scare them. I mean,
Dude,
other than that, they're not gonna use that.
yeah, dude,
They're
that's
not
not,
gonna
that's
do
not
that.
gonna happen. That's just some idea that somebody threw out there. Like, and the thing is, in order to do that, you would have to fucking put so much, like,
Like the data that you would have to process to create like all kinds of fucking scenarios, and yeah.
so what? Like, okay, so you're scared at this shit, so it's gonna be more of the same thing every time, like fucking
Yeah, but I
jump
mean-
scare, or this guy gets scared at jump scares, and
yeah, but I mean, just imagine programming just that kind of shit in there.
yeah,
Like monsters that only have two eyes, that only have like that like one eye, or monsters that have like sides for hands, or fucking
yeah, or like intense cutscenes, or something
Yeah.
like, or something like that, like, dude,
like
it's
so
just-
many variables are going to be involved. That I mean, I don't know.
It just seems like a waste of developers' time
Yeah.
Like, that's really what it comes down to. It's like,
Yeah.
especially, I guess, at least considering that aspect, like of horror. Oh yeah, the heart rate, dude. The fucking heart rate shit is just fucking stupid. I don't even know why they incorporated that into the system. It's like, there's no fucking use for that, and if there is, it's just a gimmick.
Yeah. Well, there's one use I can see. It's you know, like
Workout
fitness.
games?
Yeah, workout games.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep
Sure.
track of your heart rate.
Yeah, sure. That, but you know, you also have to think that this isn't a fucking medical device, and it's probably not even that accurate to begin with.
Yeah.
But
Probably not as accurate as you know, that shit that you wear on your wrist. That actually has contact with.
yeah, your pulse and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking actually calculates your pulse. Yeah, that makes sense. But like, fuck this, dude. This is a shitty camera. That's what it is. At the end of the day, it's not even good.
And apparently, it's $100 worth of technology.
Yeah. So I mean, like, you're actually expecting to get like freaking like flawless freaking readings, heart readings and shit from this thing. Come on, dude. Come on. This is not. No. It's so freaking ridiculous. That's just like the stupidest freaking aspect that they could. Dude, I can't believe that somebody even thought of that idea. It's like, hey, why don't we do this with the Kinect? And then like it actually got approved. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, Microsoft's like R&D team is like fucking one of the worst out there. I mean, you saw the Xbox controller designs that they did for the original Xbox. It was like the prototypes and shit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, what the fuck? You know, and then they passed the original Xbox controller, which was also very fucking shitty.
Yeah, I got so many complaints that. What is this, like a throwback to that
I know,
podcast
right?
or what?
You know.
No, we actually did mention this in our first podcast, but yeah, I mean, apparently it was so successful that they decided to, you know, redesign it.
Yeah, their R&D team is just like fucking the shittiest. I mean, dude, they like, think about it. All of the freaking like features of this console, like, oh yeah, let's make it a cable box. Yeah, let's make it. Let's fucking restrict used games. Well, yeah. Let's make it use like 3-4 gigs of RAM for the fucking like operating system. Yeah, this is a good idea. Let's make it do a heart rate. Yeah. So yeah, all across the board, this like, I don't know, the freaking features of this system are like, they have to be among the stupidest ever like created. I mean, that's why that it's so hated.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I don't know, their freaking R&D team is just stupid as fuck. Like, they didn't even try to appeal to like fucking gamers at all. You know.
Wait, you talking about the original Xbox, or you talking
well,
about?
dude, all of them really. I mean, especially the Xbox 360. It's like, oh yeah, well, why don't we, you know, force our freaking our user base to freaking pay? Why don't we overcharge them and make them, you know, our Xbox 360 only compatible with like our own Wi-Fi adapter and our own headset and our own fucking hard drives and our own, you know? It's like, fuck, dude, what the fuck? Like, dude, all of the console like design, like all the design elements of the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One are just like fucking retarded, dude. And people fucking took it in the ass, man. You know what? You want to know another report I read?
What?
I think you saw it also right before we came out here about the freaking NSA freaking software in Windows 7.
Right.
Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah. After Obama, you know, freaking passed this law or whatever that gives that enables NSA access to basically any corporations, like you know, to basically to their databases that, you know, store information, you know, all of our personal information, basically, like anything from text messages to emails to you know, just the information that, you know, that you get from that you put into apps and shit like that. Anything. Like, for instance, say if you were freaking like into conspiracy theories and you were looking up this shit all the time, and then a terrorist incident occurred down the street from where you live, you know?
Yeah.
The NSA would actually put you on terrorist watch, most likely, because of your internet history and, you know, just basically your whatever you like look into on your own time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just because you choose to like do that doesn't mean you're a terrorist at all, but you would be literally a suspect in their eyes. I mean, this is just fucking pretty fucking crazy ass shit. It's like goes way beyond gaming. You know what I'm saying? But knowing that the NSA has this freaking software in Windows, Microsoft Windows, what's to say that they won't use that in freaking Xbox One, which is probably way more efficient tool to gather personal information from its user base and put and store in its databases and have that, you know, accessible to the NSA. You know, like this is like it's really causing quite a freaking like ruckus right now. Like a lot of people are upset about it, and you know, yeah. I mean, Microsoft is playing a pretty huge part in basically invading your privacy. They're obviously, if they're actually literally putting the NSA freaking software into Windows, they're supporting this whole freaking.
Yeah, I wonder if you were to put it like a towel over the camera, they might do something.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this guy doesn't want. He must be hiding something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who fucking knows, man? Like the thing is that the Kinect was made to freaking decipher and transcript your freaking what you say, like whatever you know, speech patterns it picks up and shit.
Yeah.
So if you're actually thinking that this data is not being recorded into a database,
like it almost seems like you would have to watch what you say in your own room.
Yeah. All in the name of freaking gaming, dude. I don't know. It's just freaking ridiculous. Like supporting the Xbox One, fucking knowing this is pretty freaking retarded. Like if you actually, but the games, nah, dude, this shit goes way deeper than that, dude. Like Microsoft, they're up to some pretty fucking shady ass shit, dude. Like this is a report that I've seen. Man, Microsoft, dude, fuck, they might be biting the dust real soon, man. Like this Xbox One ordeal.
No, I'm pretty sure the Xbox One's gonna. I'm not sure about. I'm not sure about it. Like, you know, being like discontinued like anytime soon or anything like that.
Well, I'm not saying anytime soon, but man, I don't know, man. I think this might be their last fucking console run, possibly.
Could be. I mean, just on the PR alone. Yeah,
dude. I mean, just like
any
time you go and dude, like the negative PR that surrounded Nintendo with the Wii U, that was all gaming related. This is like delving into some freaking crazy government like investigation, like CIA, FBI shit here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is pretty serious stuff. Like, I don't know, and just the fact that like this is actually on Kotaku, it's actually being, you know, reported on. People, you know, the information is out there. People are becoming aware of what, you know, Microsoft is actually supporting here. Man, I don't think very many people. And on top of that, the freaking Kinect, like, you know, always on. Come on, man. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just they got some pretty freaking dire freaking agenda. I don't know, man.
Sure. So okay. I think I remember reading about it, but I forgot. Okay, so the Kinect, you can't turn it off.
Well, I don't know. I guess now you probably can. You don't have to be online anymore.
Yeah.
But that still doesn't mean that they're going to use it. You know, whenever
they're not going to use it.
The fact of the matter is, even though you don't have to check in 24 hours, you're still going to be using your system online, obviously, probably most of the time you're on.
Yeah. So does that mean you still have to have your connected?
Oh, I'm pretty sure. Dude, the system is integrated with the Kinect. Like, pretty freaking hardcore from what I understand.
That is what they said about the whole DRM issue. We can't just change that. It's just built into the system. But you know, we're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So who knows, man? I wouldn't. Yeah, they're probably lying about this shit too. Given what, you know, the events that transpired.
Yeah. So, yeah, this whole situation is like not. It actually might be more harmful to Microsoft than the whole anti-use DRM thing. Like, in the long run, like, people, I mean, if freaking major media outlets like Kotaku are reporting about this, the news is gonna get out there, and people are gonna be like, "Wait, what the fuck?" So if I actually buy an Xbox 360, I'm basically straight up like sacrificing my freaking privacy.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, and information, dude. Like, can you believe that this is what it's come to? From the NES, just a simple fucking console. You put your games in, you play it, you fucking have some leisure time, and then now we're literally being watched by the NSA. That's insane. I can't even believe that this is what it's come to. And people are like, man, hopefully people like look at this and are like, okay, this is drawing the line. Like, fuck the used, DRM shit. It's about my own freaking like rights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The thing is, like, people's like, well, you've got cameras on your phones, on your webcams, on your laptops. Okay. I can always turn off the laptop. The phone, okay, that's just gonna be in my pocket. They're not gonna catch fucking. They're just gonna see fucking black. And okay, maybe they
some lint in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, internet history, all that sort of thing, all that's stored into a database. You know, they dance around it, saying that, oh yeah, it's used for better marketing. You know, we can market thing. You know, we see what you like, and we can use that data to advertise other like things that you might like. You know, things that you just basically are directed towards your interests. You know,
right.
And but there's also this other aspect to it, where they're probably paid by the NSA to freaking incorporate these features into the console. They're like, oh, well, dude, come on, it's Microsoft, major corporation, one of the biggest corporations out there, and of course they're going to be, involved in freaking like, freaking government issues. Period.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, just to think that it's come to this is just ridiculous. But whatever.
It's gaming.
We've
come a long way.
It's the future of gaming, man. Futurists, man. They wanted that shit so bad. they wanted to be fucking watched, dude. God. But yeah. Anyways, let's switch topics a little bit, but like a little bit. I want to talk about a couple of YouTube, users that I talked to you about, like right before the show,
right?
That were like extremely supportive of the freaking used game DRM feature, and if they see it as basically something that's been stripped from the console, something that we won't be able to,
techies,
God, dude, there's no tech about it. It's just bullshit. Like, all that DRM was going to be used for was to freaking monitor your freaking used games and block them. That's it.
Yeah.
That was like, people, oh yeah, they had the family plan thing. Yeah, fucking that was literally them desperately trying to attempt to like give you something to justify the DRM,
Which, I mean, I've said it time and time again. Well, personally, to me, I mean, I just don't see it that much of a, that big of a payoff when, compared to the cost. I mean, not being able to get a used game, just have one. Say a friend, just gives you a game, like hands it to you. Don't you have to pay like a fee?
Yeah.
To use it?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know about anymore. Maybe, I don't know.
No. I mean, well, maybe in the future.
Yeah.
But I mean, it just isn't viable. I mean, if this many people were, this big of a backlash, I don't think that. If they're stupid, yeah, they might. But I mean, no.
Which they are. Like, we just freaking broke down with their freaking R&D team and shit. But yeah, go on.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just somebody lives out of state. They can't get the game. Oh, why don't you download it? Assuming that this is like the way you do it. This is the way that it was going to be. This is the one thing I kind of regret about them, just doing a 180, is that we're not going to see how it was going to play out.
Yeah.
Part of me was like really curious about like how is this shit going to pan out? I mean, are they gonna?
They wouldn't have, dude. They were riding on the hope that people would just learn to accept it.
Yeah.
That's it. There was really no like
No, I'm saying that we're not. Okay.
It's not a feature-driven concept. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's not like something that would have benefited anybody.
Yeah, but I'm talking about that that
Oh,
letter.
the game sharing.
Yeah,
Or
the game sharing. You know that letter, that anonymous
Mhm.
letter, that says that that you're gonna have a demo instead of the full game. You're gonna have a full game, but you can only play for like about an hour. Since it's anonymous, we're not really gonna know. Yeah, they're denying it now. I mean, that's because they're not. They don't have to fucking tell us the truth.
Yeah, they can say that.
You
They
know?
can say all they want that shit was.
But we're not.
bullshit.
It's not really absolutely confirmed that that's what they were going to do.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna know that. That kind of sucks. But I mean,
Yeah, but
Even if you
but
were-
to be honest with you, there had to be a catch. There had to be, because if you just had full access to like your friend's entire game collection, that would be worse that would be even worse than fucking buying used games. That would be way worse for the used games market, or just for the publishers.
yeah.
Like than fucking selling used games.
Yeah,
because-
in a sense, it would at least kind of like not really make it any better for the publishers, really.
Not at all. Actually, it would be, like I said, it would be way worse. There had to be a catch, and that catch was the demo system, playing an hour only. That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Like I'm based on, because I knew, like, dude, this whole family sharing. It's like, dude, hold on a second. This doesn't even fucking make sense. People are like, yeah, this is a fucking cool feature. Yeah, well, they're not telling you. They're not fully disclosing the freaking details here. There has to be a catch, because obviously, if they're going to put anti-used games DRM in the system, then they're like trying to like help the publishers out,
Right.
but having this game sharing thing wasn't going to help that at all. It was actually going to make it way worse. So yeah, whenever you told me about that article,
Realistically speaking, I mean, how many of you guys, how many friends do you have that you lend your games to? I can totally name them, like probably less than the digits on my hand. Really, people
Yeah.
that I lend my games to.
yeah, shit, probably like 3.
Yeah.
Like maybe you, Lindsay, and Danny, and those are the only, and Isaiah, and that was it. And those are the
Yeah.
only people that I've really lended games to.
And but I mean, today you still
Yeah.
lend games to Lindsay?
I haven't lended a game in, well, the last one I did was you, and it was Metal Gear Rising. That was the first game I let you borrow in a pretty long time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, freaking, I don't know, but like
Up
it's
to 10 users.
10 users, full game library, accessible. Come on, man, that's like way worse than buying used games. Like that's just straight up giving that shit away for free. That, like, I don't know. Like there's no way that shit would have. They freaking danced around it, dude. They candy coated that shit. It was like, oh yeah, they were telling half truths. They weren't telling the entire story here.
Yeah.
They were basically, it was like, oh yeah, we have this feature though. See, we have this used games DRM, but dude, here's the thing. If they were really so confident in this freaking aspect of the fucking console, they would have used this to justify the freaking DRM from the get-go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, we have used DRM, but the way we counter it for your benefit is this.
Yeah.
Okay?
I mean, I
Like,
guess the only thing you can really say is that Microsoft just happened to have the worst PR people on the fucking planet.
yeah,
like,
but
really,
honestly, I don't
like,
think they
just,
do.
Like the worst you could even, like, they just took off, like,
Like they hired them with that intention and shit.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, like
Like
okay.
they would have had to hire them with the intention of like looking for the worst PR.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like just getting some guy off of the street. Hey, we're gonna give you a badass job.
Hey there, you want a job?
Yeah,
Yes, I need to feed my family.
yeah. I mean, I can only make pizzas for so long. Not to say that they're not decent people, or they're not, they don't contribute to society, making good pizzas and shit.
And
It's
driving
just
in
that
their
they
house.
probably the chances of them knowing how to market video games, I don't know.
Yeah, it's completely unfeasible. And it's
Like I'm just it just seems like they just fucking it's just so odd. Like everything wrong that they could have said about the Xbox they did. Like what was that fucking I keep forgetting the fucking guy's name. The guy looks like
Chipmunk.
yeah.
Don Matrick.
Yeah. Like what the like I'm pretty sure after he said like yeah, if you can't afford to get the Xbox One, or if you don't want to get the Xbox One, you can get an offline console, which is the 360. Like, I'm pretty sure after that, his superiors were just like, okay, what the fuck was that? What the fuck are you thinking? Why did you say
Dude,
that, you fucking idiot?
Actually, I'm pretty sure they told him to say that. Especially, well, only regarding that specific remark. Because what else could they say? How else would they be able to counter that? They can't say, oh, well, like, if you, you know... Well, yeah, the PS4 also is online. You know, they have to fucking market their own fucking product. You know, and the known fact is that the Xbox One is online restricted, and they have to, if they want to, if somebody, I'm pretty sure they discussed this in like thoroughly. They were like, if you're questioned about about the online DRM, tell them that just market the Xbox 360. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, because like either way, it's a win-win situation for them.
Thing is, I mean, you could have just said that. You could have just described the family plan.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it was really all it's cracked up to be, he could have used that as justification. But yeah, there was a catch, obviously, and that document that you told me about that was leaked. Dude, that spills it all. Like, that's it. Like, I already know that's official based on the fact that I was already, like, suspicious.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, this is, like, too good to be true, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think in our episode
and
where we were covering
even then, like, even if you were to, accept that as fact, it's still, I mean, to me, it isn't even really that much better, considering that you still have to be online 24 hours. Even if you were to give them that, even if you were to say, yes, you can share your games one at a time, and I can totally download this game and be like, hey, I'm gonna play this game, so I'm gonna play it for like about an hour, all right, and just like play it for free.
Mm-hmm.
You still have to be online 24 hours. Like,
yeah. You have to fucking be online. So at the end of the day, the whole flaws in that always online system. Yeah, they would have still been there. They still would have been there, and they would have restricted all sorts of like scenarios where people wanted to play but they couldn't, And I don't know. God, they just fucking fucked this shit up. If that family plan was really all it was cracked to be, they would have used that like right off the bat, like to fucking counter counter any DMR question. Like, oh, so why are you guys supporting DRM? Like, well, why do I have to always be online?
Well, I mean, they did. I mean, I guess they did with that Angry Joe interview, right? They said, hey, it's but you still have to be online. Yeah, but you get to share your games. I mean, they did mention it.
Yeah, that's true. And it was only in that Don Matrick interview where he said that, like, yeah, the Xbox 360 or whatever. But, like, so maybe it was just that guy being stupid as fuck.
I think that's, dude, which is still incredible as fuck. Like, how the fuck could that guy
just completely forget about the whole fucking game sharing?
I guess.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. You would think that, oh, god damn it, I don't even know what the, like, this is something that they should have covered in the press conference because it's such a huge issue. Like, okay, they had their Xbox One reveal 2 weeks before the show, right?
Yeah.
Negative press all across the fucking board, and you would have thought that, oh, okay, maybe we need to freaking, touch on this freaking subject in the next press conference, and basically we need to do everything we can to justify this whole thing, but they didn't even fucking mention it.
Yeah.
They didn't even mention the DRM.
Yeah, it kind of makes me wish to, go back in time and replace Angry Joe and ask the guy, okay, so
what's the catch?
No. You mean to say that I can totally, say I'm part of this guy's family, I could download the game, and I can play the game from start to finish. I can play it for an unlimited amount of time. No, like, it's not going to shut down after an hour or anything like that. I get to play the whole thing from start to finish.
Yeah.
Save my game, then come back later, turn it off. Like, dude, I bet you Angry Joe kind of wishes that.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it wasn't known that the document hadn't been released, you know. So
Yeah.
all we knew was that, oh yeah, you can do this,
Yeah,
you know.
so now we can't really know. We can't know for sure. And
Dude, even whenever
I guess it's irrelevant now, but I mean, shit, dude, it's.
even whenever we record, I think it was the Xbox One controversy part 3.
Yeah,
The one where we speculated, or we were just covering the whole like family sharing like aspect.
Yeah.
We were like basically we were speculating on what the catch was, you know. But then that was before the freaking document came out. And it's like, oh, well, that makes sense. That's their freaking that's how they solve the problem. You know, you can't just
But then
have
again,
access to every fucking game, dude.
but then
That's
again, wouldn't they be
ridiculous.
releasing demos anyway?
Yeah, I know, but it's,
But then I guess they wouldn't be. Full,
not for
full
every game.
Yeah, and also they wouldn't be full game.
yeah, it'd be like a timed demo basically.
Yeah,
Which they have, but-
whichever demo that they would release, it would only be like a section of the game.
Yeah.
These would have been like the full game. You just you only have like about an hour or so,
Play it and that's it. It's fucking
and then you can only do that like a certain number of times.
man. Yeah. People were pretty freaking like stupid for freaking believing that like it was just gonna be that easy, you know? It's like, oh yeah, the family sharing, it's actually a good thing. Now we'll never know how dude. You actually, dude. I don't know, man. This whole fucking thing it was obvious. It was obvious that there was a catch.
Yeah.
Because, like I said before, Microsoft has the intention of protecting the publishers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they want to make money themselves, and they want to make money for the publishers. Like, they weren't looking to satisfy the needs of the consumer at all. They were like, okay, we'll provide a platform to where people they have to pay us a fee to play your used copies, and because of that they'll buy new, but they're already providing that model. But then then he's like, oh, but the family sharing, yeah, they can also play your games like for free.
Yeah.
You
The thing
know?
is, here's another thing that, okay, most of the time, and I could be wrong, but I mean, whenever I sell a game, I usually use that money to buy a new game.
Yeah.
And I mean, also, like GameStop, they give you the option to use store credit
Mm-hmm.
instead of getting just like straight up cash back. Because, I think they give you, don't they give you like less money?
Yeah,
if
they give you. It's actually I think it's like 30 to 40%.
Jesus.
Yeah, that they shave off if you
So like,
get
yeah,
cash back. Yeah.
there's that. And it's like, okay, what am I going to, oh, well, might as well just use the store credit to buy another game.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. It's just something that you shouldn't really tamper with it. And also the whole idea of like piracy, like, oh, it's killing the game industry. You buying a used game, how dare you? You should be ashamed. Everybody should pay full price. Everybody, like, dude, I'm actually seeing these types of arguments.
Yeah, actually, let's use that to lead into my video, because that's what one of these guys was saying. Okay, this one guy that made a video, he basically was like, oh man, fucking you people fucking fucked it all up, man. We were gonna have something great, but we're gonna have like this Steam-like ecosystem and shit. And
Just to interrupt a little bit. Like, I think it's kind of sad that people actually think that innovation is going to have to involve to, restricting you of like being able to sell your games.
I know.
And just like being online 24/7. Yeah, this is the future. This is like groundbreaking technology. This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Like, people are actually saying that this is even not only just like all right. This is like great. This is like innovation like at its finest.
Yeah, I mean, if this was so innovative, I don't know. It's like, even okay, say
Like,
if
people are
Microsoft-
actually excited for that.
Say if Xbox One came out with all these fucking features on it, right? The anti-used game.
Right.
Like, okay, now that it's been taken away, these same people, they actually believe that like the quality of their gaming experience is going to be hindered. Like, it's fucking insane. Like, they think that like, oh man, now our games are gonna suck. Now games are gonna suck because we don't have this fucking anti-used game DRM.
Yeah. I
Fucking
mean,
shit. What the fuck did you guys do?
Or like they're that, or they'll say they've been saying like, oh, just more of the same shit.
Yeah,
More
of the same shit.
Okay. You know that's not the. I've already said this. Yeah, like it's not the only way to go, dude.
It's not the only way.
It really isn't,
dude. Games are games. It's like saying that Hollywood could come out these fucking summer blockbusters and shit, and that because there's no anti-used movie DRM that fucking movies are gonna suck.
We're getting the same shit.
Yeah, I was like, dude, come on, shut the fuck up. Like, innovation doesn't take place in fucking console features as far as a gaming console goes. It's in the games.
Yeah, at least not necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck.
Dude, like, especially one like as restrictive as this, But anyways, back to this guy. He was he was just talking about, it's going to be Steam-like ecosystem, they were going to slash game prices, and it's like they implied it. I was like, dude, what the fuck? You actually believe that Microsoft, the same company that charged you...
See, like, he doesn't even have any sources. He has to believe.
Yeah, no. He has to... He's just, but Steam did it, so... And Steam didn't say that they were going to slash game prices initially, so Microsoft would have probably done the same thing. No? What the fuck? They're not in the same fucking business at all. Steam is a online digital storefront where you can buy games, and it's online only. Therefore, they have the they're provided a space to where they can actually slash their prices. They don't have a copy on the wall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in the console market, you have to sell. You have games on the shelves that you have to sell, and used games on top of that. The only reason why games are $60, new games, are because you can buy them used. That's basically the publishers making their extra money back, like to kind of compensate for the used game market.
Right.
So, I mean, that if you're actually freaking stupid enough to believe that Microsoft would have actually, the same company that charged you for their own first-party freaking peripherals for the Xbox 360 and their online service, and gave you a fucking a failing system with Red Ring of Death on 33% of the initial fucking shipments, you think this company was gonna cut you a deal? No, dude.
Yeah, if anything, yeah.
Yeah, so they were gonna come out with Halo 4. You can buy it on the shelf for $60, but then the digital version is gonna be $30. Nah, come on, dude, get fucking real. They're two different markets. Steam has their model, Microsoft has theirs.
Wait, but couldn't you get the PC on the shelf for $60?
They don't have fucking PC games in stores anymore. They're all online.
Yeah.
They don't. You can't, whenever I bought Ace Combat at GameStop, they just gave me a download code for Steam.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't buy games physical copies of PC games anymore. It's all online digital, and that's why they're able to.
I'm way out of touch with PC gaming, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I didn't even fucking know that.
I didn't even know it until I bought that game. I thought I was going to be buying a physical copy of it whenever I went, but So do you want to know the sad thing?
What's up?
Okay. These people are so fucking defensive on Microsoft's part that they're actually saying this shit. Microsoft doesn't have to appeal to their consumers. Businesses don't owe anybody anything. They can, if they provide a product, if you want it, you'll buy it. That's the most retarded fucking thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. Well, while true, yeah, they'll provide something. If we want it, we'll buy it. But I mean, man, there's another side to that coin, though. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but I mean, yeah, they don't owe me anything, but I don't owe them, or consumers don't owe them anything either. It's a two-way street.
Yeah.
It's a two-sided coin. It's a two-headed dragon.
It's a double-edged
sword. No, but yeah. Okay. So in a sense, yeah, they kind of do owe us something if they want our money.
Yeah.
That's kind of how business works. That's kind of how. Yeah.
Dude, there was this fucking YouTuber who uploaded a video, and he was completely serious. He was fucking talking about man, fucking all these people fucked it up, It's dude, and he's went as far as say, man, businesses, he's yeah, this is another point I wanted to bring up. Businesses don't owe you anything. Blah, blah. I'm dude, that's stooping down about as far as you can go to defend a fucking company, dude.
Yeah.
To actually defend them in their policies that are anti-consumer. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would you fucking why would you support that? Like, you're the consumer. You're not fucking a business partner. You're the consumer. Why are you fucking defending their fucking shit with their publishers and shit like that?
Yeah.
Like, dude, fuck. I can't even believe that this is even, like, a thing that people are saying. Like, I can't believe people would even stoop this low to fucking, like, defend a fucking company. It blows my fucking mind. Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess,
dude,
man,
like,
thing
okay,
is, I'm just glad that they're in the minority.
Like, and it could be, you know, acceptable somewhat if this was their first console and they were trying, you know, testing the waters, right? But no, this is an established brand where they've been built up to the point that they're at by the consumers' dollars, you know, and they have a market to appeal to.
Yeah.
And if they don't appeal to them, then what the fuck? And, like, I can't even believe that this guy believes this, but, like, at the same time, Microsoft reversed its policy based on fucking consumer feedback.
Yeah.
There you go. Proof in the pudding. Straight up.
Yeah.
Like, that's all you have to really say. But, yeah. Anyways, with that, I guess we're going to wrap up and give a closing statement.
Well, I mean, not much to say this time around. It's just... it's kind of, like I said before, it's kind of sad that we're not going to, you know, in a sense, we're not going to see how it would have played out. It is kind of weird that they said they were going to, you know, there was no way they could reverse DRM that was built into the system.
They did.
And yet they just did, you know, apparently at you know, flip of a switch.
Yeah.
So who knows, you know, what we're going to see with the Kinect, if it has to be connected to be able to, you know, play it. You know, to be able to turn it on and play games, or, you know, maybe down the line they might even go back on that even, and just separate it and just be able to buy the console by itself. Who knows? I mean, but yeah, the Xbox, it's just not looking too good.
Yeah, and the thing is,
it's a, you know, it's got a bigger chance of succeeding now, especially since they got rid of DRM. But I mean, there's still.
They expose their inner freaking, like, intentions here, and you know, you said earlier that, like, that you know, it's kind of sad that we won't be able to see that, you know, where their business model could have gone, and at the same time, I'm actually extremely, like, 1% of me, like less than 1% of me, really wants to even see where that would have gone, because if the Xbox One came out and with these DMR features enabled, this business model would have been adopted by other companies as well.
Yeah, but that's
just like the paid online service that Sony is now doing.
But that is assuming that it was going to be successful. And
yeah,
I think we're both sure that it wouldn't have been successful.
Well, yeah, I mean,
it would have been. I'm pretty sure that it would have been, especially if it was using a demo system instead of just using full games. It would have been just like the death of Xbox.
Yeah. I mean, they...
Imagine just being fed all this, like, oh, what, I can share games? Oh, that's fucking badass. Then you find out about demo system, and it's like, okay, wow.
You guys didn't give us the fucking full story at all.
And, yeah, it would have been fucking...
Yeah,
but we'll never know.
And the thing is, if this shit wouldn't have been reversed, it could have been, like, detrimental to the entire fucking industry.
Yeah.
It's like, this was borderline going to be, like, causing another video game crash if it would have been, like, adopted by other companies. Thank God for the fucking internet, because, like, since we have it, like, these corporations have feedback to freaking, like, you know, assess information, and they'll be like, oh, okay, so this is popular, this isn't, okay, you know, and yeah, so thankfully that shit got reversed, and it's not going to affect any freaking future decisions as far as, like, developments and, like, features and consoles in the future. But yeah, anyways, tune in next time, guys. We'll be back in a couple of days. See you then.